Hello and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen. Alright, what I made myself tonight is something, well, it's kind of like what I used to always make myself. Back when I was first here in Japan living by myself, I made myself yaki mesh a lot. That's fried rice. I mean, it was quick and easy to make. I'd come home from a hard day of work. I wasn't up to cooking too much of anything difficult, so a quick thing of yaki mesh. There was always some rice on hand and other things. Well, I call this yaki pasta, or fried pasta, done kind of a yaki mesh style, done a fried rice style. So it's yaki pasta, aka fried pasta, aka Schinkennudeln, because there's something in Germany that they make called Schinkennudeln, which is made a lot like this, but actually usually made with flat noodles. I, of course, love cooking with fusilli. Fusilli holds all the flavors and everything. So look at this, it got all kinds of delicious stuff. And instead of ham, well, I use my favorite Yaki buta, or barbecue pork that I get from a local store here. Got a bunch of egg in there, onions, all kinds of good stuff. Oh yeah. The pasta gets fried a little bit, so you get a kind of a little crispness to it. Oh, this is absolutely delicious. So you definitely want to make some of this. And let's go to the kitchen and make it right now. So here's the ingredients to make our yaki pasta. So we got 2 tablespoons of butter, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper. 1 green onion, which I've chopped up. Half an onion, finely chopped. And over here we've got the barbecue pork or ham, whichever you can get your hands on. Ham is great. I've got a place where I get some great barbecue pork, so I use that. That is 12 ounces, or 340 grams. Now about a third of it I've chopped up into big chunks, so you get some meatiness in there. And another third I've chopped up or minced up finely, because I want that, you know, with the fusilli, someone's going to get caught up inside there. Then we got some Gruyere cheese I've grated here. That is 4 ounces or 110 grams. I've got 8 ounces or 280 or 230, I should say, grams of fusilli pasta. You know, I love that for catching all that sauce there. And then I've got 4 eggs. So the water has just come to a boil. I'm going to get the pasta in there. And quick. Okay, gonna cook that. Follow the package instructions to just al dente. You do not want to overcook this. Al dente. Be right back. Alright, we're back. The pasta is al dente. Perfect. What I do now is set that aside. I run a little cold water just so I stop it, so I can keep cooking too much. We don't want to overcook. We're still going to be frying it up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get that butter in here. Until it's warm in here. Butter's already melting. It is so hot in here. It's like a sauna. Can't believe I'm cooking. It's still summer in Osaka. All right. Here we go. Let's bring that up on medium heat. Check that. Yeah. Right about there. All right. Get that going a bit first. Let's get the onion ready, then we got the salt and pepper. So, just gotta melt that butter a bit, so swirl that around. That's looking good. In goes the onion. And the salt, the pepper. We just want to soften the onion up a bit, so I'm going to cook that for about 6 to 8 minutes on medium, stirring it occasionally, and we'll be back. Alright, so that's been softened up. We got just a little bit of browning starting to happen. It's looking great. Now in goes the pasta. And the pork. Ham, whatever you've got. Get that in there. Get the little pieces in there. Now what I do is I want to cook this, stirring this around. I'm going to keep stirring so that little pieces of pork get a chance to get into that fusilli. And we're going to get that fusilli just fried a little bit. Going to do this for 8 to 10 minutes. Just the first kind of stirring frequently, and then just occasionally just stirring around like you'd always do until we got a bit of browning and crisping happening here. All right, see you back here in 8 to 10 minutes. All right, that is browning nicely. Get a little crispiness on that pasta. That is great. So now I'm going to add in the green onions. I'm just going to mix those in. Let's cook this for about a minute. About all it needs. Just want to soften the green onions just a wee bit, but don't worry about burning or anything. So about a minute. Okay. Now while that's sitting there cooking, what I want to do is get those eggs into a bowl and whisk them up. So just crack the eggs into here. Ooh, look at that. Get those beautiful, deep, golden yolks. Oops. piece of shell in there. Shells in these things are really hard. Just like you can tell, these are really good eggs. When you go to crack this, it's pretty solid. Takes a good crack sometimes. Alright, so we got all our eggs in there. Got off to one side. Shell there. Whisk that up. Alright. Now, that's ready to go. Give that a quick stir. And then, in goes the egg. Okay. Now, stirring around a bit. That egg's gonna cook real quick, so it don't need to be on here long. Just real quickly. Look at that. Coming together. I want it to stay a bit soft, so heat off. There we go. That's looking great. Perfect. Egg throughout a little bit. Now in goes the cheese. You gotta move quick at this point. You just gotta go, go, go. Get that cheese in there. Get that residual heat melting that cheese. So stir that throughout. And that is dinner. Alright, so that cheese is gonna, the residual heat here is gonna melt that a little bit, melt that in there. We're ready to go. Yeah, there we go, no like clump of cheese. Alright, look at that. Fantastic. Dinner tonight. Hey, if you like this, well, stick around and check out other original Kevin Riley recipes here on the Kuma's Kitchen channel. And, well, make this and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.